Get it, let's 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 get it. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Self-development, regularly self-development, self-development, self-development. I'm gonna say it again one more time. I tell you all the time, one-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. I can't end with that. I can't have that outro if I myself am not constantly, day in and day out, developing myself and paying for self-development, having self-development, making sure I'm having my self-development days, all right? So recording this on another Wintrepreneur Wednesday. I believe it is January 28th or 29th, 2025. And this past Saturday, I had one of those self-development Saturdays, and I'm in the middle of this book titled Extraordinary People by a guy named Robert White, who's actually been on the show. And shout out to you, Robert, if you're listening. Really appreciate the repost on LinkedIn yesterday. He reposted the live streams I do. I do daily live streams Monday through Friday, by the way. Gonna be tuning into one. I'm gonna start recording. I'm gonna start one in about an hour or so from this recording, where we'll be diving into what we normally dive into when it comes to Wintrepreneur Wednesday. And if you don't know what that term means, I'll explain it a little later. But what I wanna talk about is something that I picked up in his book that was really profound, so profound to the point where now I'm thinking of frameworks and avenues and ways in which I can relay the message to my students. It's this whole concept about using the right language towards what needs to get done on a particular day and how you say you're going to do something. So he uses the example. I'm gonna put the example here, the thumbnail. That's why the thumbnail that you see is having to versus choosing to. And he uses the example of your typical adult who says things in front of kids, to kids, doesn't matter who it is. They say things, they sort of irresponsibly say things like, I have to go to work today. I have to pay the bills. I have to do this. I have to do that. And when you say have to do it, the connotation is that it's something negative. It's that you would be preferring to do something else. You're putting it out there as if you're doing it, but something is forcing you to do it. And ultimately, when you create that subconscious mind, when you allow that subconscious mindset to creep into you, especially the young people, creep into not only your mindset, but the young people's mindset as well, then it ultimately leads to people who are very unhappy and they're doing things because they have to do it. Going to college because I have to go to college. Working on this assignment because I have to do it for school. I have to do it for this. I have to do it for that. And everything becomes very miserable and everybody has their own agenda towards doing whatever it is. You know, we see the world we live in where we're so damn divisive and so divided that I don't even have time to discuss it on this particular video. But if we use the term and we use the language of I choose to, then there's a completely different feeling that comes when you use that type of language. So let's just use the example of an adult going to work. I choose to go to work because I choose to be a productive member of society, because I choose to have enough money to pay my bills. I choose to have enough money to put food on the table for my family and, raise a family and build a home and all that kind of stuff. Do you see the difference in feeling? Do you see the difference in how, by you simply using the word I choose to as opposed to I have to, how that feeling now is more of a positive thing? And when you're having conversations with people, you can, again, use the terms I choose to do this, I choose to do that, and then you are able to connect with the like-minded people that can help you develop and create opportunities that you can't create on your own, as opposed to I have to, where anybody that has an opportunity or has something that you can benefit from, or you may not have a situation where things can happen in a positive mindset. When you start saying I have to, you just leave such a negative taste in people's mouth, and it just makes it so people don't want to work with you. But if you say I choose to, okay, now people are looking at you as an equal. People are looking at you as someone that is one of their peers, P-E-E-R, peers, and they can help, develop and help you along with certain opportunities. So literally just two different phrases. Instead of saying I have to, start saying I choose to do these things. I choose to go out and do X, X, Y, and Z, and you'll start to see how much you develop in the kind of network and the strong amount of opportunities that start coming your way. All right. All that being said, I choose to give you guys, choose to close it out today. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, it's makeyourmove.com. That's makeyoumove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Check it out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.